Welcome back, viewers and subscribers. It's your girl, Star Flames, and we're back with another video. In this video, guys, we're gonna talk about Ye crashing out on a live stream. And based on what Ye is saying, it seems as though he wants to start a cult with his kids. Let's talk about it because you guys know what's going on with Ye at present. But before we get to what is going on with Ye at present, something has happened, and that is his Donda 2 album. It has been officially been released. It is available on YouTube and a few other platforms so far. So I can't wait to see what are the reviews about Donda 2. I'm going to keep you guys posted so that we can come back and, talk about what critics have to say about his Donda 2 album release. Now, as it relates to Ye crashing out on his live stream, honey, I don't know what the heck is going on with Ye because this is like so sad to see Ye like this. And every time you see that, when people think they're doing him good, they're only doing him bad. And I don't understand why it is that people cannot take some time out to understand how Manic Episodes works. If you keep telling Ye that he has no access to his kids, or if you keep telling him that it's true, Kim is keeping the kids away from him, is going to expound on that because when they're in Manic Episode, oftentimes they're like sponges. They soak up every single thing. Now, I must say that at this point in time, do I believe Kim is keeping the kids away from Ye at this specific moment, like at present? Yes, I believe Kim is keeping the kids away from Ye at present. She's not going to allow the kids to be around Ye without a bodyguard, right? And I believe you guys can see why. And I don't think that she should use the one bodyguard as she normally does. When Ye is unwell, she would still set the kids with a bodyguard. But based on Ye's behavior, I believe that she should start upping the number of bodyguards because things seems to be getting more and more erratic. And if Kim can keep those kids safe around Ye, she will be keeping Ye safe as well. I know that is something that many people may not even pick up on or even realize, but let me explain. Ye has been in a Manic Episode. I know a lot of people, they don't like to hear it. The truth hurts. And to many people, they have been humiliated and been driven to shame by whatever medical condition they have going on or mental health disorder. Let me reinforce this within you guys. No one goes out and buy their mental health problems, okay? You didn't buy that. And the mere fact that they can diagnose you, they can prescribe medication for you, that's not on you. We don't know what went wrong. So don't take the responsibility of that. The only responsibility you need to take is to take the best care possible of yourself. Get the best treatment that you can get. Do your best to stay on whatever treatment you're on, especially if it is working for you. And it's not just mental health. Whatever condition you have, try your very best to stay on whatever treatment is working for you and always get a second opinion. A second opinion is always good. Now, as I was saying, we can see that things are going downward with Ye. Ye is in a textbook Manic Episode. At this point in time, I can tell you that for a fact. I know that there are universities and colleges using clips of Ye to teach and show you a textbook example of Manic Episode, okay? Because that's what is it. And anyone who had to deal with this in their personal life, through a friend, through a relative, through a neighbor, through a colleague, you understand what it looks like. I understand what it looks like. This is not just Ye venting, It's not just Ye saying, I want to see my kids. You have to listen to exactly what he's saying. So, during a live stream, he says, DJ Academics put a battery in his back, honey. A battery in his back. and we did a video talking about DJ Academics going off on Kim, saying that Ye needs to have his kids. And I did say in that video what Academics did. He thinks that he's helping Ye, but he's only hurting Ye. Because when Ye hears that, he's gonna pick up on that, and he's gonna be like, Academics says I'm right, and he may eventually go over to Kim's house and try to get in, get violent and aggressive. That's what happens. That's what they do when you put a battery in their back. They tend to go off because you are reinforcing and you are feeding the delusion that they have going on. Okay? Now, as I was saying, so Ye was on live stream and he said that he needs to go get his kids so that he can start raising his kids, right? And he basically said that he's gay as well. No, with a part of him saying that he's gay, I'm wondering if I was hearing correctly, because he had a mask on and it sounded as though each time he talks, the fabric from the mask occasionally gets into his mouth, or is it that the mask is very close to his lips, so it makes him sound just a tad bit muffled at times? But I want you guys to listen to this clip, play it twice, 3 times if you have to, so that we can all be on the same page. Put in a earphone if you have to, because oftentimes the earphone provides extra clarity so that you can hear him better. So let's take a look at this clip together of what he is saying as it relates to him going off, saying that he's gay, he wants to raise his kids, and then I'll get back with the rest of my commentary.
Why you got all these black kids that just sitting in that school and y'all niggas is just trying to jump up and down from McDonald's, nigga? None of these celebrity niggas give a fuck about anything but their next motherfucking cheeseburger, nigga. Yeah, Academics put that battery in my back, bro. Cause I was in the airport by myself, bro. That shit is so important to me, man. That meant love you, bro. That meant everything to me, bro. I'm gonna go get these kids, man. Fuck all these faggot niggas. I'm gonna go get these kids, bro. I'm talking to the lawyers. It get to the point so I don't lose my fucking mind. I'm like, I have to get used to that seeing my kids. Like, it'll be okay. And then niggas like, hey, Ferg. Oh, I could be whole. Nigga, I could be whole when I see my kids, nigga. Come talk to me. You niggas don't know shit. I'm the leader, nigga. Why y'all keep trying to figure shit out, nigga? If I go like that, y'all go like that. I'm y'all leader. All of y'all. And it's okay. It ain't nothing. But y'all niggas ain't doing no season 3 stadium show. How many millionaires you seen Virgil made? How many people met Virgil was like, I'm a millionaire now. I'm a billionaire now. That's what they do. The white people, the Jews, they'll grab a Kendrick, a Virgil, and then put a false idol, a false king. And I'm not here to be your idol. I'm the leader. I'm not here to be worshipped. And as a leader, I'm saying, how am I supposed to lead y'all if I don't got my kids with me to continue what we're doing? I ain't got no motherfucking legacy. So why the fuck you think I'll be spazzing out, nigga? Twins in charge of my motherfucking legacy, nigga, and I'm gay. Twins in charge of my motherfucking legacy, and I'm gay, nigga. Turn that shit off. I'm in charge. I'm in charge of my legacy. Let me put that in the universe. Thank you, Act.
Is he saying I'm gay, or is he saying I'm gay? You know, because a lot of people say that he's saying I'm gay. Well, whether he's gay, straight, or taken, his sexuality is his personal business, right? But when he's saying that, you know, how is it that he's supposed to be a leader without his kids? Like, yay, you can be a leader, but you have to lead by example. And you're not leading by example because you have to be a prime example to your kids. And you're saying that you want to go get your kids so that you can be a leader. That sounds like you want to start a cult, it's not surrounding anything having to do with you actually wanting to be in your kids' lives. No, he's saying that he's getting the lawyers and he's getting this and he's getting that. I don't know why he's getting the lawyers or anything like that. For what reason? Is it that he's going to go to court because he has a joint custody and Kim is not reinforcing Kim is not respecting the joint custody that was awarded to him? Because first, he would have to serve her with a cease and desist. He would have to notify the court. The court notifies Kim, because there are quite a few processes before they get into the courtroom. And it's all about mediation. So it seems as though Ye doesn't even know what he's talking about, So you have to just listen to what he's saying carefully and just unscramble what he's saying. He's saying a lot all at the same time. He's saying that he wants to lead his kids and Twigs is leading his kids. No, he's talking about that young lady that did the collaboration with Northwest, FKA Twigs. All because Twigs did a collab with North, he's now saying that Twigs is leading his kids. No, we know that, I know that many people believe whatever Ye says, but we know that Twigs is not leading his kids. It's just a collaboration. And he's still butthurt because North could do the collab with Twigs, FKA Twigs, but North is not permitted to do a collaboration with Sean Diddy Combs. And that is still the core of his problem. He feels as though he has no say, he has no control whatsoever. He cannot see the clarity in it's inappropriate for North to be collaborating with Sean Diddy Combs, who is being accused of trafficking women, kids, and men. And also, we've seen the viral beatdown video of Diddy putting hands and feet on Cassie Ventura. Now, when we talk about these things, you have the Ye supporters that says, but what about Disney? What about Nickelodeon? Honey, what about them? Are we talking about them now? Is there anything going on with Nickelodeon, Northwest, Disney, and Northwest? Absolutely not. So we have to deal with things by order, order of elimination. So first, it's Diddy. Ye wants to throw North and Diddy so badly. I'm starting to wonder, is it the case that no one is really, well, I know that many of us guys, we definitely see the wrong and the inappropriateness of that. But for the people who can't see it, are you going to wait until you hear about the trailers of kids, women, and all of that being shipped under the guise of Sean John? Are you guys going to wait until that time? Because you guys know that if Kim is fighting to keep Northwest name away from Diddy, there's a lot more to come than what we're hearing, okay? And you have to learn to read between the lines, okay? Before Diddy's LA and Miami mansion got raided, Kim cut ties. They ensured that they cleared themselves and they stayed clear of Diddy. Diddy is telling Ye he doesn't want to be used as collateral damage with his drama with Kim Kardashian. So even Diddy knows that I have to stay clear of these people because it's not right. I should not be in Kanye and Kim's mess. And I also believe that Diddy knows that not to, double cross or overstep his boundaries with Kim Kardashian. Because I do believe that Kim knows a lot about a lot, okay? I don't know if she's involved in that lot. Many people tend to believe that she is, but I do believe she knows a lot about a lot. And if Diddy is saying, please don't use me as collateral damage, then don't. So since then, he has stopped mentioning Diddy's name with North and the collab, but he seems to be going after Twigs consistently, threatening to ruin Twigs. I don't know how he's going to do that, and he's saying that these white women, Ye has to understand that he knew that Kim was white all along. What? Is it that he thought she was a black girl? because I find it very hilarious how he keeps calling Kim Kardashian a white woman and these white women to be raising our kids. And while he's saying these white women, he's married to a white woman, to a white woman, you know? You know how highly disrespectful that is? So if you see Bianca there keeping him high as a kite and making off with his money, it is because of the numerous disrespect he has been throwing at that woman's way. But I must say that I also don't support her, getting him a nitrous oxide dentist to administer nitrous oxide to him that is costing him over $1 million monthly. That is a detriment that can literally just take him off the planet within the wink of an eye. But I'm just saying, you need to be careful of the words that are coming out his mouth. Because how is it that you're married to a white woman, but here you are trashing white women, saying that you can't afford to have these white women raising your kids, but you're still married to one. Oh my goodness. That's like, that's, you have to really look at these things to really see just how unwell this man is and how extremely unstable he is. Being married to a white woman and then saying that, these white women should not be raising our kids, then why would you marry to someone white, have kids with someone white, and then say she's white, so she's not fit to raise the kids? These white women should not be raising black kids. Do you know, like, a literally batshit crazy you have to be bold enough to say something out of your mouth so loud and so unapologetic? And you know what's far even crazier? It's the people who believe ye and these things and support ye and these things. Cause I'm wondering, are you guys looking? Hello? He's married to a white woman. So how is it that you're going to support him and say, oh my God, yes, yay, these white women, they should not be allowed to raise our black kids while he's married to a white woman. How ridiculous, how abusive. But then the guy is mentally unwell and let's not kick him down while he's down. But I'm just saying, I just need you guys to realize how unwell Ye is. And when you support these things that he's saying, just how ridiculous you seem supporting these things. It seems as though you're also extremely mentally unwell, even beyond what Ye is going through. So just think about it carefully. These are not things you support. Encourage the guy to get the help that he needs, because this is not a good look. It's not a good thing. He's saying that he wants to go get his kids before he can lead, because a leader cannot lead without his kids. Is he talking about a cult? Why is it that in 2023 you didn't want to go get your kids? In 2024 you didn't want to go get your kids? So 2025, something is off the rails and you want your kids again. And then once he's has some stability, he's just going to go to Europe and Bianca is going to wear the nothing bear outfits, or the next girl is going to wear the nothing bear outfits, and he's going to, forget about those kids to the point where it's going to seem like he's saying F them kids, because that's what happens when he's stable. He's hardly around those kids. But anywho, guys, let me know what's your take. While you're at it, thumbs up, share, subscribe, and we're going to talk some more in the comment section. Peace.